Hi there, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 27th of June. This is going to be a critical week for your relationships. It begins with a quarter moon on Monday, which suggests you could find yourself being a little bit oversensitive about some of the interactions that go on, or someone immediately around you. It could be someone you live with, it could be a family member, someone you just see quite regularly, could be a little bit out of sync in their own emotions, and you may find yourself caught in the middle or trying to soothe or advise at some point this week. But also on the first couple of days of this week, there is a very bright and bubbly and effervescent link between Mercury and Uranus. This is a very mental influence, so don't be surprised if you have a light bulb moment when it comes to how you organise the structure of your life. This could be about working from home, it could be about creating more space, it may be about things that you have in your home that you no longer use that you may want to repurpose or upcycle or even sell. But something can come to you which really does give you some extra inspiration on the first couple of days of this week around a more practical matter. However, the relationship issue or the theme of this week is definitely going to be very key. Now, in the first half of this week, Venus continues its wonderful alliance with Neptune, which occurred last week. As I explained to you then, this is one of the most beautiful of all aspects. And it's all for you, I feel, around the way someone expresses themselves. It could be the sound of their voice, it could be their ideas. It's not necessarily going to be just how they look. It's something about the way you interact with them that can really be exciting, because it could take you up to a higher level of consciousness, which you may find to be very, very heartwarming. But the Sun gets involved in this in the second half of the week, itself forging a great link with Neptune. But the Sun is much more go-getting, it's an energetic link. So whereas Venus is, yes, about attracting good things to you, the Sun is about making things happen. And it could be that you're going to take the initiative, and it's the way you speak and deliver your ideas that someone else can find so captivating. Mars also ends a retrograde motion on Wednesday, which is good for us all. In your case, it's just going to give you a little bit more appetite to join in with others and be that much more social. But I think it's Thursday that's the real critical day this week for you, because then Mercury switches from a little bit of transit, which it has been going through, and moves into your opposite sign too. If there has been any situation that you've been finding it more difficult to see someone else's viewpoint, I think that's going to soothe away now, and you can be a little bit more detached and think, okay, if they don't see it the same as me, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. And all this energy in your 7th solar house generally is asking you to be more cooperative and see that it's not necessarily the people that we have everything in common with that will always give us the greatest amount of stimulation. Sometimes we need that sense of opposites attracting, because that makes life interesting and varied. But if you are wanting to be a bit more competitive in the fast-moving world of work, this is really a push to be more proactive in how you're looking to promote your message or your ideas in the following weeks to come. However, throughout the whole of this week is probably the most important influence, which I haven't told you about yet. And this involves tiny Pluto, which has been tracking its way through your sign for the last 7 years and causing quite a lot of chaos, but also a lot of change. Sometimes change that's not been easy, but as you look back, you can probably see it was really meant and needed. But it's in opposition with Venus, and this is one of the hottest, most passionate aspects that there is, but it has some hidden strings. Because Venus is about allure, and of course it's about sex, and Pluto is about power. You put the two together, and someone could come across you this week in the most persuasive of ways, and with all this Neptunian energy washing round as well, you may be one well and truly smitten. but just be absolutely sure that this person is for real before getting too involved, or you could end up feeling mightily hurt. However, in a business situation, again, someone may offer some kind of carrot or incentive, but be sure that you can see exactly what they want and whether that suits your agenda too. So it's all about how you relate and interact with other people this week, but it can be a fascinating week all the same. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.